name's and I own a company called Progressive Catering and School Gardens. The company is really based on a homemade cuisine. It's not vegan, it's not vegetarian per se, it's just really bringing the basics back to the children. I was really kind of appalled by the school hot lunch programs, and we owned a restaurant for 30 years in the city of Upland that was based on homemade cuisine. And so I always felt that when my children became at a certain age, I would try to make a change in the school hot lunch programs. And so 2 years ago I launched the company, starting with one school, and within a year my company just exploded, which really kind of says how much families wanted a change in their schools. I mean, I'm happy to say that we're up to 10 schools now, and I actually have a waiting list, so that's exciting. And I don't know, I just feel like I'm where I belong, you know? It really is, I don't know, there's no words that can really explain how it feels when you come on a Monday back to school and the kids say, "Oh, Miss Guida, you know, I just want you to know I made a good choice this weekend." And it just really, that's what it's all about. That really is what it's all about. And I think that if we can just really start gearing that way, we're going to see the obesity coming down, because kids don't want to be fat. They don't want to eat yucky food, but if we serve it to them, that's what they're going to eat. But it's really about just using real eggs, real, you know, fruit, not canned or even frozen. All my vegetables are fresh. They're never frozen, never canned. So it really just helps the children make good choices. Once they start eating that daily and seeing how beautiful these colors are on their plate and how good it tastes and how fresh it tastes, it's really amazing how after a while that's what they start wanting. This area is going to be a meditation garden. It's going to have, you know, kind of some, you know, rock trails with some benches and maybe some fountains, and it's going to be kind of an area where children can come and read. Even, you know, church members can come and read and enjoy the fruit orchard. The trees are going to be kept at you know, kind of a height level so that the children can actually harvest the fruit themselves. And then the north side of the fruit orchard is going to be the biblical garden, you know, with the fig trees and the olive trees. Over here is our handy dandy composting bins, and we're really happy with these, because like the garden, it's taken the kids to a whole different level. And they get really excited about, instead of, you know, throwing their vegetable scraps or their orange rinds in the trash can, they, you know, get together a big bowl, and they all come over here and they throw it into their composting bin. And we're going to have some fabulous organic soil, and then we're going to also start throwing some worms in there. So it's really, you know, like I said, they didn't know past the carrot and the broccoli. They sure didn't know about composting. At first they were like, "Ah, that's disgusting." Now they're just really proud of themselves. Whatever God you believe in, or whatever, you know, it really comes down to the fact that, you know, we want to honor our bodies. And when you give children and yourself good foods, you're caring for yourself. And I don't care how young these kids are. Believe me, they know they're loved, because they know how much I put into, you know, making their homemade cookies or their homemade, you know, cornbread yesterday. And, you know, subconsciously it says, "I love you."